All right, 2BC Racing Team, we are back, and it's time to continue our career here with 2BCR in our first season in Formula One. Next up, we got the Chinese Grand Prix after the last weekend in, where was it, Japan? Oh my god. Horrible scenes with Zane Maloney, man. Where is it? The Grand Prix. There it is. Yes, it was Japan. We started off so well in qualifying because of the computers messing up in the rain, but our car was just not fast enough. Daniel Ricciardo finished in 11th. He dropped 6 positions. Zane Maloney was in the points to start the race, and he dropped back 12 places. Lost out on 400K from Valtteri Bottas, and we all made the decision that Zane Maloney is just not good enough for this team. When I selected him for 2BCR, I thought to myself, a young driver, we can develop him, but after a few races, I see that I made a major mistake. He just does not have the pace. His overall at 76 overall, it's not horrible, but it's boosted by attributes such as control and smoothness, which are great for tire wear and for not crashing, even though the guy's been crashed into and crashed in Japan. But the pace, braking, reactions, cornering's not bad, but accuracy, those three are so weak to the point where it doesn't matter what kind of car he's in, he is just going to be too slow, and we want to make sure that we finish in at least 7th place this year. I want to show you guys the board confidence. Our season objective is 7th or above, and we've actually been doing pretty good the last 2 races. So if you take a look at the constructors, we currently are in 7th. We're around Williams and Haas. I don't think we'll be able to take it to these guys till next year, and the research period is coming up, so we're really going to focus on that. But we want to just finish around here. So Daniel Ricciardo has been the guy that I can rely upon to get some points, right? He would have gotten a point in Japan if one of the top teams had one crash, one issue. That's what we're looking to take advantage of. But we need a second driver that can also be there to help out with some strategy, right? So Zane, you just ain't the guy. So that's what we're first going to be doing in this video. We are going to be looking to replace Zane Maloney for the Chinese Grand Prix. We got our eyes on Kevin Magnussen, scouting 1 day left. Zhou Guanyu from China, that might be a good one. Or the young prospect, Teo Pourchaire. We're going to scout these guys to take a look at their attributes because I don't want to make the same mistake I made with Zane Maloney. We need pace. Now, onto the car development. We are still waiting for our 2nd generation of chassis. Good news, we have 2nd generation for everything else. The front wing's been constructed. Same thing with the rear, side pods, underfloor suspension. So once the chassis is done, we will have a 2nd generation Formula One car. Now, we can go to 3rd and 4th generation, but that's going to cost money, and that's only for a car this year. If we can get to 7th or better with the 2nd generation car, I'd like to put all of our funds into research so that we can take it to the front runners for next seasons, right? So that's basically what you have to figure out, where you want to divert your funds. And I think by getting an upgraded 2nd driver, we will get faster because Zane Maloney, like I said, is just not good enough. Oh, all right. Minor technical changes. So every year we get to vote on what changes we would like to see in Formula One. Moderate regulation changes, which is basically going to take your car down by 10% in everything. Or you can go with the minimal regulation changes. Now, this one's obvious for us, right? If we're at the back, we want moderate changes because we're not going to be as fast. I'll just give you guys a simple little math lesson. We'll keep it simple, right? Say one team has an attribute of 100 and your attribute is 50, whether it's top speed or whatever. 10% for them is 10. 10% for you is only 5. So they're losing 10 attribute points. You're losing 5. Because we're at the back, we want to vote for moderate regulation changes. And that will help us catch all the other teams for next season. Bang. But we got to see what the other teams want, right? Because the teams at the front, they'll probably vote for minimal changes like Red Bull and such. The Tour Center level 4 is complete. Chassis Generation 2 complete. Alright, so my Tour Center can be upgraded to level 5. This is going to give us $96,000 a week just in revenue from people coming to visit our Tour Center. Inbox. Okay, so chassis design incomplete. So view in warehouse. So let's see how good this chassis is. So this was our old chassis. All right, the car part attributes not looking very good. 17, 19, 15, 19. The new chassis, bang. Drag reduction goes to 1. Woo! We built a freaking rocket ship with this chassis, baby. Holy shit, our drag reduction. Oh my god. Yeah, look at our drag reduction. Went up by 1 kph, 1.06 kph. Oh yeah, we built a rocket ship with this one. So now we want a manufacturing, but I have no manufacturing capacity. So we're still constructing everything else. So, yeah, 3 days. I mean, I might be able to do an emergency production just to get that thing out there. Oh man, 3 days. I gotta get these done. No, you gotta get these done. So be it. We're playing the long run. Remember, we just gotta get 7. Suspension, done. Underfloor, done. Side pods, also done. Alright, so those are all the manufacturing. Now, that opens up the chassis to be manufactured. So, let me go to manufacture. Let me select the chassis. China is now 6 days away. It's going to take 10 days to get a chassis done. If I rush it, it's going to take 7 days. So, unfortunately, we will not be able to see this rocket ship right now. We're going to have to wait until either the next Grand Prix or the Grand Prix after that. The one after this is the Miami Gardens. That is 20 days away. If I get 2 done, that's going to be 20 days. Talk about lining up perfectly, right? And after careful deliberation with the Twitch Scouts, they want the young man, Théo Pourchaire. Makes sense. He's going to be the second driver. This is what we should have done at the beginning. Instead of Zane Maloney, he's got the pace. He may have some issues with crashing and such, but he's got the pace where we get him clean air. He'll qualify much better than Zane Maloney as well. Him and Daniel Ricciardo, I can have them working together, and also it's your driver of the future, right? 2BCR fans, here we go. We are spending a pretty penny, 2.7 million to go after Théo Pourchaire to replace Zane Maloney. The fans have given me the green light. It's a lot of money, but he's worth it. He's got the pace, and we're going to start. The future driver for 2BCR. Offer contract. Sending proposal. Response received. Contract accepted. He did not like the breakout multiplier. Whatever, man. No team is going to steal him from me. Signing bonus he loved. He did not like the race target bonus. Offer deadline, he hated it. But, man, you're getting an upgrade. You're getting out of that Sauber. So the fans are in agreement. Théo Pourchaire, the newest member of 2BCR. Zane Maloney, I am sorry, brother. Just no room for you. Break contract, 2.7. Oh, man, that hurts. That hurts. But he's hired, baby. Théo Pourchaire, the newest driver for 2BCR. Oh, and he's positive. His overall mentality is positive. That means his stats. Oh, cornering is 91. Braking is 88. Reactions is 88. Accuracy is 87. Because he's happy on this team. You guys were right. The contract, you got him positive because of his, yes, contract negotiation. Yes, boys. Yes, all right. Cost to terminate contract, 169 million. So if a team wants to poach him, they got to pay me 169 million. Yeah, baby. That's investing in your future. That is protecting your asset. Regulations vote. All right, the vote has come in. The vote has come in, and it is going to be moderate regulation changes. Let's go. Woo! Look at that. Car looks beautiful. Look at Piastri, 4 seconds off of Max. Those guys got stuck in traffic. Daniel Ricciardo across the line, second fastest. We avoided the traffic. Pourchaire! Whoa! Théo Pourchaire, you beautiful man. All right, so let's see what we got. Théo Pourchaire, 1 lap. Where is he going to get? Can we crack the top 10? Théo Pourchaire into 10th place. Daniel Ricciardo across the line. Into 7th. He pushes his teammate Theo out, but that's all right, because that's where we want to finish. What a lap from Daniel Ricciardo. We got ourselves a car now, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! All right, 2BCR fans, here we are. The sprint race, Saturday. We got race on Sunday. We had a great qualifying in the sprint qualifying. Daniel Ricciardo up into 9th, and Théo Pourchaire into 12th. He had great pace. So for this one, we're just going to do the sprint race. It's Théo Pourchaire's first attempt at points with 2BCR. For us to get points, it's not the top 10, it is the top 8. So Daniel Ricciardo in 9th, we just got to move up 1 spot. Théo Pourchaire in 12th, we'll see what we can do. We're going to be on the medium tires, but only 19 laps, no pit stops. We're going to have to conserve them, but I want to see what we can do on lap number 1. All right? So after all of that, qualifying, practice, the new second generation going after Théo Pourchaire. What can we do in the sprint race for the Chinese Grand Prix? Let's go. It's Saturday. Let's have a good one. Come on, Daniel. I want a good start.
Here we go.
Woo!
The sprint in Shanghai.
Come on. Sprint race Shanghai. And it's lights out. Not yet. And away we go. Holy crap, what a start for Daniel Ricciardo. He got off the line so quickly. That Ferrari is defending him. Daniel Ricciardo side by side with the Mercedes. You can see Théo Pourchaire on the inside now, trying to take it around the, down the inside of the RB, fighting the Haas. Stay out there, Daniel Ricciardo. Stay out on front. Theo Pourchaire now losing a spot to that Haas. Get up there, Theo. There you go. Use your battery. All right, so I'm going to calm down on the battery. Seems like everyone else is chilling out a little bit. Daniel Ricciardo, save your tires. And Theo, you're doing a good job, buddy. We're in this middle sector. Save your tires, save your battery. I want to get to that DRS, and when I notice that the computer's fighting back, then I will start to fight back. Pourchaire overtakes Tsunoda. Nice job, Theo. All right, so he is pushing. Let's use that battery again. All right, and same thing with you, Daniel. Use that battery, but save your tires. Use the battery so that they don't get that overtake done.
Overtake available.
Okay, understood.
You can do it. All right, so I want to make sure I get thumbnails for the video. So the first lap, I'm going to be leaving in these two cameras, all right? All right, so Daniel Ricciardo into 9th and Theo Pourchaire into 11th. Great job. Oh, you can get rid of that now? I didn't even know that. There's an update, so you don't even have to have those things on the screen? Oh, that's really cool. I was always used to this being here. I can just look at it like this. Thumbnail City, baby! Yes! Oh, this is perfect as we're on board with Theo Pourchaire. His first drive for 2BCR, and he's in a great position. Started in 12th and is already up into 11th, hanging on to the gearbox of Lance Stroll. Daniel Ricciardo now. All right. Bring it up.
DRS enabled.
DRS has been enabled. Batteries back into neutral. All right, so let's get on board here so I can follow it a little bit easier. All right, so there's Theo Pourchaire, Daniel Ricciardo. All right, so we have plenty of battery left. George Russell is 9/10 behind Lewis Hamilton, so he is sticking within DRS range. We want to use a little battery here. Just in case. And yes, I also noticed this ERS battle assist. I'm going to leave that on. I mean, they have it there as the default for a reason. It might be necessary this season. So neutral, we're good. Daniel, maybe you break the DRS with that guy? Go, Daniel. To keep up with George Russell, I got to keep pushing with Daniel. But to keep up with Lance Stroll, I don't have to keep on pushing with Theo Pourchaire. In fact, Lance Stroll is almost out of the DRS. He is. Lance Stroll is out of DRS of Daniel Ricciardo. So Theo's in a really good spot. Daniel, we got to push, buddy. We got to get that DRS. Let's go, Daniel. Let's go, buddy. Oh, I think I'm going to lose it. George Russell's going to get the DRS. Save your tires. Don't be foolish. He's right there. He looks so close, but he's not. Theo Pourchaire is right behind Lance Stroll, and Yuki Tsunoda right behind Theo. So, Lance Stroll, I do not know if Lance has a... I don't know if Lance has a DRS right now. Let's see, Theo Pourchaire. He should have it. Let me get that that battery going a little bit. There's the DRS wing open. I can't tell if Lance Stroll has it or not. We are a second behind Lance Stroll. I think Lance must have got it. He must have. Daniel Ricciardo is just a second out of position from George Russell. Come on. There you go. Save your battery. Now we're back. Save your battery. You guys are doing a great job. Let those drivers on front pull you around this track. Yuki Tsunoda is flying. All right. Theo, let's go, buddy. We don't want to lose that pack. Go, push now. How about you? How you looking? 6/10 behind. You're all right. I think you're all right. I could lose Lance Stroll, though. Let's push a little bit. Push through this corner.
Overtake available.
Go ahead, Theo. Yeah, so we're going to have a problem with Yuki Tsunoda this race. He's going to be there the entire time. He's not going anywhere. All right, save your tires, save your fuel.
And small lift off 20 tires.
And something also that's interesting. Remember the smoothness attribute for Theo Pourchaire in comparison to Daniel Ricciardo. Daniel Ricciardo's smoothness was like 84, I believe, right? Theo Pourchaire, I think it was like 80 or 70. No, actually, no. Ricciardo's smoothness was like high 80s, right? So by the end of this, we might see a large difference in tire wear between Daniel Ricciardo and Theo Pourchaire. So we're looking good over here. Yeah, I think they're starting to conserve again. Keep it up, Theo. Calm down your tires. Your tires are getting a little bit hot. The track is 34.6 degrees Celsius. It's a hot day, so we're getting some dirty air right here. But we do have the DRS, and I don't think Lance Stroll has the DRS now. So just bring your tires back down. Same thing with you, Daniel. Bring your tires back down. We want to conserve them. We don't want to overheat them. This is a sprint. We got to go the entire race. I know I have to conserve fuel, but we can make our car lighter, and I can conserve that fuel later. I want to make sure I stay with these guys. You know what? I can actually conserve some fuel right now. Yeah, why not?
Increase lift and coast if you can.
Yep, there you go.
Yep.
We're good. I do want to start saving some battery as well, but right now is key. Daniel Ricciardo, man, we can have a point with Daniel Ricciardo. The two Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton and George Russell, are fighting as Lewis Hamilton, sorry, that's George Russell, makes an incredible move down the inside. Nice job by George. All right, so Theo, we're in a good spot. I'd like to jump Lance Stroll to get to Daniel Ricciardo, but I don't know if I can do that, man. It might just be in my best interest to play the long game here. Because the points are 8, right? Theo Pourchaire, we know the Aston Martin's going to be faster. So just stick behind him kind of thing? I don't know. All right, so let's just speed it up a little bit here. You know what? I'm thinking about something. Daniel's got plenty of battery, and he's going to continue to get pulled around. Yeah, he's fine. Yeah, all right. We are going to push with Theo Pourchaire here, all right? So Daniel's going to stay there. We're going to see if we can get Theo Pourchaire to the tail, to the gearbox of Daniel Ricciardo, and then we will recover the systems. Go with the Theo Pourchaire. Pourchaire, an overtake for 2BCR against the Aston Martin down the long straight here in China. See what I mean? You use that straight to set it up. He's diving down the inside. His overtaking isn't that good. Theo Pourchaire, take that! Take that, Lance Stroll. Lance, nothing. You're only in Formula 1 because you got a rich daddy. Yes, Theo. Now go catch Daniel Ricciardo. Use the battery. Go, go, go. He's got nothing. He's got nothing to use. That's right. You know, I'm going to start to, save your battery here, Daniel. You're looking good. You got to push. You got to push. Push everything. Just leave them behind. Let Yuki and Lance Stroll fight. You got to catch that DRS, Theo. You got to catch it. Use it all. This is the race for you right now. Go with it, Theo. 1.3 seconds behind. Daniel, I'm conserving the battery a little bit so that he doesn't push out of or pull out of those corners while I'm deploying the battery with Theo Pourchaire, meaning he's going to fly. Although my tire wear now for Theo is down to 85% compared to 88% for Daniel Ricciardo. You see the difference? But he's caught him! Yes, Theo! Great job, buddy. All right, fuel under control. You. Okay, you got to start pushing again. You got to start pushing again. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Don't lose this. Don't lose this. All right, good job.
Okay, understood.
Good job. Yuki Tsunoda. Well, wow, Yuki Tsunoda got by. Lance Stroll is trash, man. Trash Stroll. All right, whoa. Push. Stay in that DRS. Stay in that DRS. You're good, right? Yeah. Let's use a little bit of battery here so we don't get overtaken. Yuki's probably going to use his battery. So I'm getting battery for Daniel. I'm getting battery and fuel for Theo Pourchaire. 9 and 10, baby. 9 and 10, locking it out. You see what the difference is by having 2 drivers? Right? So, Theo, first off, bud, I do not need you fighting your teammate whatsoever, all right? You can get up there, but no fighting him. All right? Daniel is the guy right now. You, save your fuel, save your tires, save everything. All right, we're good. We are good. We are positioned right behind the 2 Mercedes, having them drag us along. We can get our fuel under control, and we can get everything under control. In fact, my engine temperatures are a little bit high. There you go. And I don't like how far behind I am. We got to catch up, Theo. We got to catch up, buddy. But I do want to get my engine temperatures under control. It's a hot day here in China, so I can use this time to just conserve some fuel and get those temps under control. All right, so use your battery. There you go. Stay with them. There you go. Beautiful job. Neutral. All right, so yeah, I'm going to worry about bringing down my my temperatures right now. In fact, no. Go. Hang on. They're pushing again. Deploy. Go, Daniel. Go, buddy. Go, Daniel. I deploy with you as well. Daniel's going to go catch those Mercedes. I don't want to be left behind. All right, so Daniel Ricciardo's gone. Calm it down now. Calm it down. He's behind you. You're good. You caught them. You're a second. All right. That is so weird that this thing keeps on going away. I'm not used to it, man.
Okay, understood.
Pourchaire is 9/10 behind. Daniel Ricciardo is 9/10 behind. So we're continuing just to use DRS here to catch up to the Mercedes. You can see it. Oh, man, Pourchaire's falling behind. Deploy. Get up there, Pourchaire. Use that battery, buddy. I'm going to be all out of battery here with Theo Pourchaire. But remember, we're putting in some absolutely great race pace right now. The Mercedes are pulling us around the track. And the cars that we could battle with, we're ahead of the Aston Martin. But yeah, it's keeping this up is going to be really hard because I kind of want to keep dragging Theo Pourchaire along with me. But I can't keep doing it because Theo has been deploying so much just to stay here, right? Magnussen is off. Uh-oh. Yellow flag. Magnussen the spin. We didn't go for K-Mag. Was it the right call? Oh, my God. The spin. And he slowed down the Williams and the Sauber behind him. So that's even better for us. All right, so we're in a great spot. So let's just advance here. Let's speed it up. Daniel Ricciardo using his battery. Calm it down again. Calm it down. Theo Pourchaire not using his battery. Daniel is 8/10 behind the Merc. Hey, we just pulled away from Yuki Tsunoda there. There you go. More DRS. DRS pull. Oh, hell yeah. You got to love the pace of Theo Pourchaire compared to Zane Maloney, man. He is flying up there. All right, so let's just fly through this sprint, shall we? A little bit of a streamlined episode today. We could show a lot more of the development and the off the track stuff. But what about us beating these two Mercedes? It's possible if I can time it right. We just got to get everything under control, right?
Chris left a coast from last lap.
So yeah, the Mercedes are definitely like they're either conserving. They're like, look at this, I'm flying compared to these Mercedes. Let's calm it down. Let's calm it down. Let's calm it down. Let's calm everything down, Daniel. We don't need to overtake them. Those are the points. We're not going to get past them and then pull away. They're going to stick right with us. But it looks like they're conserving right now. So if they're conserving, we'll conserve. All right, so Porsche, just do not attack them. Yeah, I love this right now. This is working out perfectly to us. Bottas with the mechanical fault. Yeah, I see it. All right, so yeah, this is awesome. We just get to conserve our tires, conserve our fuel, conserve our battery, and have the faster Mercedes pull us away from Yuki Tsunoda. Yuki's got clear air in front of us, but we got the tow, baby. All right, so Lewis is pulling us. Lewis is 6 seconds behind Carlos Sainz, so yeah, this is shaping up for a crazy a sprint weekend. So I think the key right now is to build up everything that we can. Don't lose these guys, though, all right? So keep an eye on just the way it looks. I got to stay on board here with Daniel Ricciardo just to see how it looks. Like, if they pull away fast from corners, then you know they're using their battery. Like, there, it didn't look like they pulled away a little bit, but not crazy, and now I'm reeling them back in. Okay, so I think that's enough battery use for you. Let's make sure we don't lose them. All right, let's get back up now. That's enough.
Wide from our side at the moment.
Daniel is... Okay, so George Russell has fallen out of DRS of Lewis Hamilton. So I don't know if that's a strategy. Are they trying to give a gap to Lewis? Are they afraid of us? But now George has no DRS, although he's pushing. No, he's not going to get... We're there. We're there. George is now pushing back. I'll let George pull us. Go ahead, George. Pull me around the track, buddy. All right, so you can see again, George now got that clean air, but the DRS is going to be enabled and the slipstream. Look at this. Oh my God! Thank you so much. We are 3.2 seconds ahead of Yuki Tsunoda now, flying, baby. You know what? I mean, you know what? Let's go, Daniel. Yeah, why are we messing around? Let's go catch Lewis. Down the inside. There it is. Big Dick Rick overtaking the Mercedes. Woo! All right, I'm going to go chase down Lewis Hamilton. He is 2.5 seconds ahead. I wonder if what's his name? George Russell has any, like, damage or something. The guy's got no pace right now. I'm about to drop him off with Daniel Ricciardo. Go catch Lewis Hamilton, Daniel Ricciardo. Go, buddy. All right, so, yeah. So now I got Theo Pourchaire behind George Russell. Now, what I can do with Theo, just make sure that I stay within DRS range here. Where's the DRS detection point? It's up this hill. That's dangerous. So you got to wait. You don't want to do it here. You want to wait till you're there and then turn down everything. Yeah, because I want to make sure that I'm second behind. So what I'll do with Theo is I'll use George to just conserve everything because the points are where what's his name? Big Dick Rick is right now. All right, the points are not where George Russell is. So I can just use George to pull me ahead further and conserve stuff. All right, so how we looking? How we looking? We're going to be a second behind them. Yeah, conserve your fuel, conserve your tires, get the temperatures back under control, Daniel. There you go. I got a nice little DRS pull. Beautiful. How are we here? Beautiful. All right, so boom, boom. Nice. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Use a little deploy. Hamilton's going to be fast, man. Daniel Ricciardo is in the points. Yep. So this is really good because now what we can do, if we know we can get 7th, we can start to simulate the rest of this year, start to research, and then have a chance of competing for a championship in year number 2, right? I love how you can simulate in this game now. So I just wanted to get the first start of the season, the first part of the season, so that I know my pace and we can make the choice on what we want to do next. Look at Daniel, man. He's fucking flying. He's caught up to Lewis. Lewis is 7 seconds behind the Ferrari. There's no way I'm going to catch them. Just continue. Charge it up. Charge it all up.
We need more lift off.
And we're still 3.5 seconds ahead of Yuki Tsunoda. That's awesome. All right, so hang on. Let me think. Yeah, no, that's too dangerous. Too dangerous. Push into this corner. Push into that corner. You don't want to lose that. Yeah, see, 9.9 behind for Daniel. I might have lost DRS there with Daniel. Going into that corner, not pushing, is a recipe for disaster. Let's see. Let's see. Did I get DRS or did I miss out on it? Oh, no. I missed out on it. I got to push. Got to push again. Although we are getting a slipstream. We got a DRS for Theo Pourchaire. Good. All right, so back on that for that. That's so weird. All right, so catch back up to him, Daniel. Catch back up to him. There you go. You're 0.9 seconds behind now. Do we get DRS here, Dan? Did we get DRS here, Daniel? No, we did not. All right, so he's got to continue to push, all right? So, yeah, Lewis is starting to push back. Oh, my God. Go with the Theo. You know what? No, I'm going to conserve. I'm going to conserve with Theo. Yeah. Because I'm not going to be able to make up 2.3 to get to Lewis with Theo Pourchaire. I want to make sure that he's got the tire wear, right? So, Theo's doing a great spot. I'm just going to look for 9th place with Theo Pourchaire. I'm not going to go crazy. So, conserve your fuel, conserve your battery, and we can take it to George Russell. I want to beat both Mercedes here. All right? Both Mercedes. Going to get beat by one of the 2BCR cars. Come on, man. All right, so conserve again, conserve again, conserve again, conserve everything. So what do we got with tire wear? I got 68% tire wear for Daniel Ricciardo. Lewis Hamilton has a 65%, so we're looking good here. Definitely doing a good job. Although, oh man, I made a mistake. I forgot about this. Deploy. Don't worry about it, Theo. Start deploying, buddy. How far behind are we on Theo Pourchaire? We are 1.9 seconds behind George Russell. Yeah, George Russell just pushed. That's what it was. George Russell just caught back up to Daniel Ricciardo. So George just pushed. Come on, Theo. You can actually catch back up to these guys now. Looks like Lewis did the push earlier. George waited. Now George has pushed, and he's caught back up to this. So, Theo, come on, man. You just got to catch back up to George Russell. Holy crap. 6 laps remaining. And look at 2BCR right there with the Mercedes. This is beautiful. Oh, we're going to get ahead of Lewis Hamilton. Come on. Go. Daniel Ricciardo, side by side with Lewis Hamilton. Down the inside, and Daniel Ricciardo overtakes both Mercedes. Clean. All right, now we're going to push. We're going to see what we can do with Daniel Ricciardo here, all right? I want to see if I can stay out of DRS range with him. I don't know if it's going to be possible, but we're going to push. If not, I'll resort back into just following until, like, the last lap. But I'm going to push with Daniel Ricciardo, see what we can do. Now, Theo, have you been able to catch up yet, bud? I can't push your tires, but you got to use your battery. You got to go. You're 1.4 seconds behind. George Russell is caught up to Lewis Hamilton. Yeah, we are. Okay, calm down on the tires. Use your fuel. Use your fuel and use your battery. Get that gap. Just get that gap while Lewis begins to get. Don't even let him have a slipstream. You got to build up like a 3-second gap over him, all right? Theo Pourchaire now trying to get back on the tail of George Russell. 1.1 seconds behind. I'm almost out of battery here for Daniel Ricciardo. 2.4, 2.7. That's looking good, man. One more corner. Come on, buddy. You can catch up. You can get there, Theo Pourchaire. As George Russell and Lewis Hamilton are fighting. Crash into one another. Come on. Crash! One more battery. One more battery push. I think Lewis is going to push now. He's going to catch me. Push. There you go. All right, so that's all I got for Daniel Ricciardo now, okay? So I'm not even going to battle assist. He's going to just leave it on neutral now. And I don't think I'm going to be able to catch back up with Theo Pourchaire. I'm out of battery, and I'm just out of range. Although I am 5.8 seconds ahead of 11th place Yuki Tsunoda, which is exactly where he needs to be, right? This is a good thing. The fact that we're taking it to the Mercedes is massive. Theo Pourchaire, we're almost out of battery. I'll let you use everything, bud. Go for it. Go for it. I got to save his tires, though. 3.3 seconds ahead is Daniel Ricciardo. Let me see. One last push here. One last push to try to get in DRS range. Right there. That's it. 1.3. I don't think he's going to get it. I'm out of battery now after this quarter. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not going to get it. All right, so I'm going to pull back the battery for what's his name? For Theo Pourchaire. I'm just going to let him get to the end of the race now, all right? He is not going to be able to get within a second of the Mercedes. They are clearly the faster car. I might have been able to push his tire a little bit, but at the end of the day, I want to make sure I get to the end. And a 10th place finish for Pourchaire, that's fantastic. Because think of it. If this was a race, that's 1 point right there for a 10th place finish. So I want to make sure I just stay ahead of Yuki Tsunoda. We'll get our fuel back. You know what? Let's get our fuel under control right now, just so I know. And same thing with you, Daniel. All right, 2.9 seconds ahead of George Russell. I want to make sure that my fuel, I know I can handle it. George might end up catching Daniel Ricciardo by the end of this, man. We will have to wait and see. So let's go into a little bit of a quicker sim here. Once I get down to 0.1, I know I can just go back to balance, because 0.1, you can get that in a lap. No problem. So last lap, if I still feel like we're under-fueled, I can throw it in there. 0.1, all right, so there's 0.1 for Theo Pourchaire. Now we're just waiting on Daniel Ricciardo to get it down to 0.1. We still have a 3-second gap over George Russell, so those two Mercedes are fighting right now, which is really good news for us. Come on, get it down to 0.1. 0.1, there it is. All right, so now I can just go normal pace for Daniel Ricciardo. Theo Pourchaire is in 10th. 3 laps to go. Come on, racing gods, deliver me some clean laps. 1.7. Oh, man. All right, so Big Dick Rick, can we push it all? What's Lewis Hamilton? No, can't push. Can't push yet. 1.7 behind. You know what? If I'm going to get there, I need to push. Yep, we're pushing. Let's go, Daniel. I got 2 laps to go. Start pushing. You got the extra tire wear from not pushing too hard. They are starting to get in slipstream. Slipstream is just as valuable as DRS on this track. I am pushing with Daniel Ricciardo. All right, I am pushing with them. Not so much Theo Pourchaire. So, interesting about the smoothness stat, right? Theo's down to 50%, while Ricciardo's still up at 53%. So, there's the smoothness. So, it doesn't seem like it's a big thing, but I guarantee you if Theo was pushing a lot more, ooh, it would just diminish so quickly. 2.2 ahead. All right, so let's go back to normal for Daniel Ricciardo. We got 2 laps to go. We just got to bring it to the end, Daniel. We got ourselves a point. 1.9 seconds ahead. Yeah, the 2 Mercs are still battling it out. Just one by one, they keep on overtaking each other like leapfrogging. I'm hoping that that's not actually working out for them DRS-wise. All right, here we go. Getting to the final lap. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, they're 1.8 seconds behind. That seems pretty good. Daniel, push. I don't need them catching us in the final. Yeah, we can push now. It's going to be the final lap. Theo Pourchaire, push. Actually, you know what, Theo? You don't need to push. I just need Daniel Ricciardo to push. All right, so Daniel has got a 1.3 second gap. They're pushing. Go, Daniel. Go, buddy. George Russell and Lewis Hamilton. Oh, man, 1.2. Oh, no. Oh, no. This is not good whatsoever, man. 1.2. The Mercs are catching up. Daniel, all right. Daniel, you have got to, first off, tactics, all right? Always defend, buddy, and always overtake. You're going for it.
To stay ahead.
1.3 seconds behind is Daniel Ricciardo. Oh, god damn. Not good. Oh, yeah, 1.3 seconds behind is George Russell from Daniel Ricciardo. All right, George Russell. Let's see, 1.5 seconds. I don't know. We've had enough that we can push here at the end. I think Daniel Ricciardo's going to be able to get it done, man. He's not close enough. As long as he stays out of that DRS range, we are good. How does the front look? Max Verstappen, 3.6 seconds ahead. He's still killing it in this season. Lando Norris, number 2. Charles Leclerc. Carlos Sainz. Will there be a battle between the 2 Ferraris late? I don't think so. Piastri, though. Piastri on Sergio Perez for the constructors. That could be huge later on in the year. The McLaren getting the last lap overtake done. Nice job. As Lewis Hamilton and George Russell continue to fight, they are not close enough. That means that Daniel Ricciardo is going in the sprint race to get 2 points. 2 points in 7th place, overtaking both Mercedes in the sprint of George Russell and Lewis Hamilton. We have built a racing car, all right? It is getting there. It is even everywhere. It's well balanced. It's reliable. It's good on the tires. Oh, shit, we ran out of fuel. Did we get the fuck out? Oh, we got it done. Oh, my God, I ran out of fuel. Oh, man.
Good day for the team.
Yeah, good day for the team. Good points. I didn't know I was that close. That's hilarious. How are they getting a whole lap done then? Whatever. Well, it had to be some shenanigans, right? Thank you, Theo. And in his first race for 2BCR, he gets himself a 10th place finish. 4.3 seconds ahead of the RB, ahead of both Aston Martin. Hell yeah. All right, so I know what I'm doing now. We're developing the car for next season. I think the car for this year is more than good enough to get 7th place on the year, which means that we can start simulating some races, all right? So I think I want to still do the Chinese Grand Prix the next time, but yeah, if you guys are in favor of simulating a bunch of races to get us to season number 2, we can do it. We've developed the first generation of our car to generation number 2, and look at us in the points.
Finish in today's sprint.
Nice job, Daniel.
For them to think about and strategize, and certainly a good enough result for now.
Certainly good enough. So Max Verstappen gets himself 8 points. Lando in second with 7. Daniel Ricciardo gets himself 2 points. Yes, and Theo Pourchaire, I mean, if Daniel can get up there, Theo can as well. I think Daniel's got a little bit more consistency to him, but Theo's got the pace, right? And he was there. I love that, because if that was Zane Maloney, he would have been down here getting passed by Bottas. You know what I mean? That's huge. That Theo Pourchaire pickup, that was better than upgrading the car, man. Welcome, Theo Pourchaire.